Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Beth Maitland on Young and the Restless plot that took everything out of her. Beth Maitland recalls her most emotional demanding Y&R storyline. Beth Maitland has been playing Tracy for the past 42 years on The Young and the Restless. Her character has endured much heartache and trauma. But one emotional storyline had the actress giving it everything she got. Tracy says goodbye to Colleen. Out of all the anguish Tracy's endured, none was more heartbreaking than her daughter Colleen's, Tammin Sursok, death. Colleen's life sadly came to an end in 2009 when she was kidnapped by Patty, Stacy Haydock. Colleen managed to escape but fell into a lake. She is rescued and rushed to the hospital, where she is declared brain dead. A devastated Tracy said goodbye to her daughter, then decided to donate Colleen's heart to an injured victor, Eric Braden. Colleen's death remains one of Y&R's saddest moments. Not only was it heartbreaking for viewers, but also Maitland. In an interview with Remind magazine, the actress recalls the filming the storyline. My favorite, most emotional and devastating storyline was perhaps the loss of Tracy's daughter Colleen. Maitland said, I think I cried for 30 episodes where the tragedy just kept growing. Not only was Colleen brain dead, and they brought her in and put her on life support, but then it was revealed she was an organ donor, and Tracy had to start making choices about pulling the plug and delivering her organs. That story was so demanding and such a highlight of my career. It wasn't easy and it wasn't happy, but it was such a commitment to the job of acting and the purpose of telling that story. Maitland has gotten to show off her incredible acting range as Tracy endures more heartache. In recent years, she lost her mother and played peacemaker during Abbott family drama. With Tracy headed for more heartbreak because of Alan/Martin's, Christopher Cousins' dark secret, Maitland will give another emotional performance. For decades, Beth Maitland has been the emotional heartbeat of The Young and the Restless. As Tracy Abbott, she's given fans countless memorable moments of warmth, heartbreak, and quiet strength. But there are plots, even in the seasoned career of a soap veteran, that take everything out of you, emotionally, physically, and spiritually. According to Maitland, one such storyline recently tested her limits in every imaginable way. A legacy of emotion and depth. Beth Maitland's performance history is steeped in sincerity. From the moment Tracy first appeared in Genoa City, she brought with her a sense of authenticity that grounded even the wildest storylines. Whether struggling with self-esteem issues, family dysfunction, or unimaginable loss, Tracy has always been a vessel for relatable emotion. That's why when Maitland says a particular plotline took everything out of her, fans take notice. The plot that pushed her to the brink. The storyline in question involved a harrowing family crisis that forced Tracy to confront long-buried traumas and make impossible choices. Though producers remained tight-lipped on behind-the-scenes mechanics, Beth Maitland opened up in a recent interview about how emotionally taxing the process was. This wasn't just another week in Genoa City, she explained. This was about peeling back layers I didn't even know were still there, both for Tracy and for myself. Art imitating life. One of the reasons the plot hit so hard was its personal resonance. Without divulging specifics, Maitland acknowledged that the emotional beats of the story aligned eerily with events in her own life. It's rare that fiction and real life meet at such an intense crossroads. I found myself crying between takes, not because I was in character, but because I was feeling it as Beth. Tracy's emotional core. The storyline required Tracy to face betrayal by someone she trusted implicitly. Coupled with a devastating loss, the plot arc tapped into the very essence of her character. Enduring strength tempered by vulnerability. Fans witnessed Tracy's quiet resilience, her determination to forgive even when it seemed impossible, and her unwavering support of family, even in the face of personal collapse. Maitland's performance didn't just carry the weight of the scenes, it carried the legacy of decades of storytelling. Long days, heavy scenes. We shot several of those scenes over 2 weeks, and I swear I didn't sleep through any of it, Maitland recalled. The emotional toll was matched by the physical demands. Long hours on set, crying on cue, and repeating traumatic dialogue over and over again. Maitland's castmates were reportedly in awe of her commitment. Beth was on another level, said co-star Peter Bergman, Jack Abbott. There are actors who act, and then there are actors who bleed for their roles. Beef bled. Amelia Heinel, who plays Victoria Newman, added, watching her perform those scenes reminded all of us why we do this work. She raised the bar. Fan reception. Unsurprisingly, fans responded with overwhelming support. Social media exploded with messages of praise and empathy. Tracy's storyline broke me, one viewer wrote on Twitter. Beth Maitland deserves every award available. Another fan shared, it's rare to see such raw vulnerability on daytime television. Beth made me feel every second of it. The aftermath. Maitland admits that returning to normal life after wrapping the storyline wasn't easy. You don't just shake off those emotions. You carry them with you for a while. To recalibrate, she leaned on family, therapy, and her love for music. Music has always been my sanctuary. I spend hours at the piano just letting myself be. No expectations, just healing. Why it matters. For longtime viewers, this emotionally grueling storyline is a testament to what makes The Young and the Restless special. It's not just about corporate intrigue or romantic entanglements. It's about human emotion in its rawest form, and no one embodies that better than Tracy Abbott. A career-defining moment. Beth Maitland may have countless standout scenes to her credit, but even she admits that this particular plotline may be the defining arc of her career. It stripped me bare, she said, but it also reminded me why I became an actor in the first place. Moving forward, with the storyline now in the rearview mirror, Maitland is focused on what comes next, both for her and for Tracy. While the character may still be recovering from the emotional wreckage, Beef believes she'll emerge stronger. Tracy has always found her way back to the light, no matter how dark it gets, she said, and I like to think I have too.